Now guys, has any of you gone to your local retro game store, maybe GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy, etc., to try and look for a specific game that you want to add to your collection? Maybe that one hard to find console to try and beef up your collection, and then you end up going to those stores and you completely find zero, zilch, nada. And then you end up going back home, backtracking, sulking because you couldn't find anything that you can add and beef up your collection with. And you're just going back home sad. Well guys, I have a funny and possibly a very cool story that happened 2 days ago. But before I get started, if this is your first time in the channel and you like and you can relate to this kind of story and you're this type of collector slash gamer, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That will certainly help the channel grow and get spread out there to whatever horizon we want to get to. Anyway, without any more waiting, let's go ahead and talk about this funny and cool story that happened to me recently. Alright guys, so possibly the most coolest and amazing thing happened to me 2 days ago. I was getting out of work and I was super tired. I just want to get home, put my feet up and relax. But you know what, let's step back just one step. Before I went home, I actually stopped by to go to my local retro game store, which is Disc Replay. It was on my way to, it's along the way of my route going home, so I ended up stopping by there. But fortunately I was there. I was kind of looking at everything and it was just, I don't know, I couldn't find anything. It was just complete blah. I don't know what to call that feeling, but at that time I was like, maybe I was gonna get lucky today and I would find a certain game that I really want, and probably a game or two that's on my list that I have on my phone to add to my collection. But I was there, I think I was just completely exhausted, maybe, but I was still feeling lucky. Like, you ever had those feeling that you want to be like, that you want to go there and you would literally find what you're looking for? It's like treasure hunting, but you don't need treasure hunting. You don't need those metal detectors to find the treasure. Like, the moment you walk in, you know that you're gonna find it. But guess what guys, I went there was really nothing. It was just complete zero. I was like, goose egg, this is frustrating. Why do I have to come here? And I couldn't find what I want, like not even one from my list. So what I ended up doing, getting out of the store, driving home, feeling defeated. I really had nothing more to live for, but until I got home. So here I am backing my car in front of my garage. I was just really ready to get out of the car and completely faceplant into my bed and just knock out. And sure enough, I was getting down in my car and here comes my neighbor 5 houses down from me coming towards me, and he was saying, "Hey, Ace," and I was like, "Hello, dead voice." And I completely had nothing to spare. I had no energy to spare on anybody, nor energy to hold like maybe a minute or 2 minute conversation. I was just really tired. And he comes up to me right in front of my face and he says, "Ace, I met you in the park like last year, and you talked about YouTube and video games, how you have love for video games and you want to do YouTube." And then I go ahead and say, "Yeah, I did tell you that, and I have been doing YouTube for at least about a year now." And why did you ask? And he goes, "Well, I'm trying to clean out my attic, and I'm trying to get rid of stuff, and then I started to think about what you told me about video games, and you want to talk about rare items. So I was cleaning out the trash and I found this." He pulls out a new Nintendo 3DS XL Hyrule edition, and I was just like, ooh. I was just looking at it. So guys, this is my treat for you. I got this 2 days ago as I'm working on this video at this time. It's been busy, that's why I wasn't able to make a video, but today we're gonna check out what's inside this box. He did say whatever's in there is what you're gonna get, but definitely the system is in there. So let's go ahead and check out this new Nintendo 3DS XL Hyrule Edition. from my friend that who's gonna remain nameless because I don't want you guys asking him for stuff. So let's go. Alright guys, so here we are, the new Nintendo 3DS Hyrule edition by Nintendo. And as you can see, my friend did say that he used it quite a bit and he kept the box because he didn't want to just store the 3DS anywhere else in the house. So as soon as he's done using it, he said he put it right inside the box. And as you can see, wherever he stored the box, there will be a little bit of wearing in the box. What I'm really happy about is that these boxes can really take a beating, so no matter what kind of wear there is, wherever it's at in the box, it's still gonna keep and try to keep itself together as much as it can. So now what I'm really interested about, and I'm pretty sure you guys are, is what's inside the box. So why don't we go ahead and get inside this 3DS. So it does have the same symbol as the Hyrule symbol right over here at the tab. Let's go ahead and open it. Alright, so first and foremost, we are greeted with a transparent plastic here with the operations manual, and obviously I'm assuming this is the 3DS right there, and there's nothing else inside the box. So we're gonna keep this box closed. Alright, so what's cool about it is that he was able to keep the operations manual at least, so it kind of features how to operate the new Nintendo 3DS XL system. And there's a lot of different features that came in with the new Nintendo 3DS XL, which I'm not super familiar with because when I got my new Nintendo 3DS before, I didn't really use it as much because I already have my go-to Nintendo 3DS. But today we will see how this thing looks like and how much did my friend actually play the system from depending on the wear that the system has when he owned it. By the way, this is not a spare, nor did I pay anything for this new Nintendo 3DS XL. My friend just gave it to me because he said he wasn't going to use it anymore, and he was actually more excited about getting the Xbox Series X, which he already got. And he said that he sold all of his Nintendo 3DS games. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good look at whatever he had, and this is all he's able to salvage, I guess, when he was cleaning out his attic or his storage place in his house. So let's go ahead and check out the system here. Let's see. Wow. Okay, SJ, that's my neighbor's initial. You actually did a fantastic job taking care of this. Like, I don't see any blemishes nor any kind of wear on the system itself. I can make my own fingerprint, but it doesn't seem to stay there. But it looks like there is no damage to the front there. As you guys can see, it's got that Zelda sign nicely and a little bit of trimming right over here, or borders, whichever you guys prefer to call this. And it does come with 2 cameras in the front. I think that is one of the new features of these new Nintendo 3DS XL. And if we flip this way, you can see that you have your right trigger, left trigger camera for your camera features, and also your Z right and Z left triggers, as well as where you can charge your Nintendo 3DS. As we flip backwards a little bit, that looks so shiny, it looks so brand new. And it says right over here, game card obviously is inserted here. And I assume this is where the brand new Nintendo, I should say the Nintendo pen goes. That's actually pretty cool, and it's sturdy when it's in there. See? And it doesn't drop like the older version of the Nintendo 3DS. That's actually pretty cool. And it also has your headphones where it goes and the power button. let's go ahead and open up this baby to see a little bit more of the inside. He did put one of these to protect the screen. It's a kind of like a protective foam, and oh my gosh, this thing looks spectacular. Like, if he really did use this system, I don't see anything wrong with it. The screen is nice and big. I think those are one of the main features that came with the new Nintendo 3DS XLs. Obviously, it has the 3D quality here, or I should say 3D scaler, so you can change the way you want to see your games, or you can just turn it off. And the on and the low and high volume buttons are right over here on the left side. And I don't know what this button is for, but let's see if we can turn on this baby, if it still has any juice in it. Ooh, that's the home button. It looks like there's a little bit of juice left, and as you guys can see there, ooh, obviously it won't work unless we use the stylus. Okay, and basically it's just checking if the system is functional. It's asking to check the 3D, if it's on or off. Obviously it's working. Alright, it wants me to keep using the stylus, so let's go ahead and press next. Move the 3D depth slider located to the right of the upper screen all the way up. Sure. And view the screen straight on. Position the screen away 14 inches away. Hold your system as shown in the illustration above and then tap next. So it looks like it's either he used it once and just completely deleted everything, resetted it into factory settings. Guys, this is fantastic looking for a Zelda Hyrule Edition Nintendo 3DS. What do you guys think? Are you guys fans of the Zelda series at all? And if you are, let me know in the comments below, because I'm going to turn this off for a little bit. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think this is actually a pristine looking new Nintendo 3DS, and it's also a Hyrule Edition, guys. I did not pay $1 or a cent out of my pocket for this. My neighbor just gave it to me, and I would think that he's just, I don't know, I guess he appreciated that I was enthusiastic about video games, and this is what I got for you know, giving him that little talk that we had when I walked into park once, and you know, just right behind my house here. And I guess he appreciated that, and I kind of considered this a Christmas gift from for not getting anything, actually, when I went to the stores that I went to 2 days ago, when I was feeling so down, tired and everything, out of work, you know. And yeah, all right, let me just switch the camera over to my face. So there you have it, guys. That is the new Nintendo 3DS XL Hyrule Edition that I got from my friend SJ. Now SJ, thank you so much for allowing me to inherit this wonderful console from you. Truly amazing system you got here, man, and I really am gonna treasure this for the rest of my life. And being a Zelda fan, I'm definitely gonna be adding this into my Zelda collection here in my game room. You gotta see it one of these days when all this COVID stuff is over. But I really appreciate that, man. You cheered me up on the day that I was feeling down and gloomy. I truly appreciate you. Anyway, guys, if you are a big Zelda fan, make sure you hit that like button on this video. And also, if this is your first time in the channel or you like these kind of content, games pickup, unboxings, and live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content and be the first to get notified when I drop a brand new video. Until then, thank you so much for joining me in this video today. I will see you next time.